What up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Matt Wyatt. Today's the day, baby. Spider-Man Brand New Day, the official trailer dropped online earlier this morning. I'm so excited to get into this trailer. And it's not even a teaser trailer. This is a full trailer. So apparently we might be able to get a little bit more of what the story's about, where Peter Parker's at right now that everybody in the world, including his friends like MJ and Ned, everyone forgot him as Peter Parker. But everybody knows that he's Spider-Man. He made the ultimate sacrifice in Spider-Man No Way Home when he had Doctor Strange cast a spell and make everyone forget who Peter Parker is. And now he's all on his own. He's now like living in an apartment. We don't know what he's doing. And they're not even going to explore his college days. The director, Destin Daniel Cretton, said that we're not going to explore that. This is supposed to be taking place, I think it was like 5 years after the events of No Way Home, and see where Peter Parker's at. And we already know that John Bernthal, as the Punisher, is going to be in the movie. He's going to have a big role. And Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner, he's definitely going to be playing a role in this story. The main villain's supposed to be Scorpion, which is the character that we first met up in Spider-Man Homecoming in the mid-credits scene when he wants to settle the score for Spider-Man for doing the things that he did to him back during the events at that time. And I can't wait to see Scorpion come to life. And I know there's going to be another villain, Tombstone, and there's going to be some rogues gallery going to be coming in. Sadie Sink is going to be in the movie. We don't know what character she's playing, and we're just going to have to wait and see. But I hope that we get in this movie that it's going to be more of a street-level Spider-Man story where he's coming into his own. He doesn't need a mentor figures. He doesn't need to be Iron Man Jr. He's now going to be Spider-Man at his fullest, and the costume, it was practically made, looks incredible, very comic book accurate. I love how they showed the set photos in videos to show what they're going to bring. And it's directed by Destin Daniel Cretton, the man who gave us Shang-Chi for the MCU that came out in 2021, the same year that No Way Home came out in theaters. And he was originally supposed to be attached to do Avengers Kang Dynasty until they scrapped the whole thing and changed gears. But luckily, he's directing Spider-Man. That's an upgrade for him. And I'm excited. And I'm excited that we're going to see a little bit more of the practical stunt work that we haven't seen before in the Spider-Man movies, at least not for a long time. But anyway, enough of me yapping. I'm going to get into this trailer right now.
I can't believe our first hit MIT. MJ, come on, pretend like you're not the happiest.
Oh, Ned and MJ.
I can't.
Checking up on them. Oh, what a great shot. Oh, that looks beautiful. Oh my god. Oh, what? Well done with that shot inside the mask.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone...
Oh, he's got a key to the city.
Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm...
Oh, that's a... Oh, God, that's a sick shot. Oh, my God. Oh, oh, Punisher.
Quit your whimpering. Suit yourself.
Oh.
Mother.
Oh.
And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart.
Ooh, little jealousy.
What is happening to me?
Ooh. What the hell? Wait, what? He can shoot natural organic web shooter? What?
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
What did you say your name was? If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Oh.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control.
What the?
We can't even see. Stay out of my...
Scorpion! Holy God! That's a kick-ass costume.
Isn't it, kid?
And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts
Oh, comic book shot. That's a money shot. Oh my God, is that supposed to be the hand? Oh my God! That's sick. Facing a bunch of ninjas.
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're, a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
Friendly neighbor.
So that is the official trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day, and it's freaking awesome. It is everything that I have ever wanted to see in a Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland. Now that he's at his fullest, now he's coming into his own. And this is a movie about him going through his identity crisis. And what you saw in that trailer, him now waking up from full of cobwebs out of nowhere, and now he can shoot organic webs. Because we haven't seen him shooting organic webs since we saw Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. And it seems like he's going through a lot of mutations as a spider. And it feels like that the more he pushes away through his identity as Peter Parker, the more he becomes more of the spider creature that he fears, if that makes any sense. Because he's not embracing being Peter Parker anymore. No one remembers Peter Parker's Spider-Man. No one remembers him, not even his own friends. And you see him struggling, and you see him checking on MJ and Ned about their life in college, and now him reading reading the letter that he was supposed to give to them and explain the situation over and over again, and he never does. And he's seeing that MJ is starting to see someone else, and he's getting a little bit of the jealousy type. This is a lot more of a character study, and I love the introduction of Jon Bernthal's Punisher. We've seen that they crossed paths many times before. This has been like 5 years after the events of No Way Home, so he has crossed paths with Frank Castle many times. And when Frank Castle was about to swear, he just shoots the web in his mouth, say, "Go home." That was so perfect, because you got to remember that this is a character. Jon Bernthal's Punisher is an R-rated character from the Marvel's Netflix show. We know he's going to get his own Disney Plus presentation special coming up later this year, which I'm really excited. Now, it's not very clear which timeline is taking place, because we already know that the Daredevil Born Again is part of the canon of the MCU, because we know that Wilson Fisk is going after a lot of costume vigilantes. And we see in this trailer that he is now given to the key to the city, which that's something I did not expect, because we saw the other version of Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire got the key to the city in Spider-Man 3, so that was a little bit of a callback. Now, going back to the mutation of him going through the transformation as a spider, when Peter is now going to Bruce Banner for help, and now that Bruce Banner's working at a university in college, asking him what the hell is going on with them, what's going on with this transformation. And it feels like they're following some of the storylines from the comic book, and I believe they explore that storyline in the animated series from the 1990s. I can't remember, but I know they did something like this before, and there's a couple of shots that were comic book shots coming straight out of the comic books. The director of Shang-Chi knew the assignment. Now we get to see Spider-Man be at his fullest and be his own independent. And don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed the Jon Watts' Spider-Man movies. I really enjoyed Homecoming. Far From Home was my least favorite of the three of the trilogy. I still liked it, but I didn't love it. But we never really get to see him at his fullest of being independent, because he's always been more of an Iron Man Jr. He was still in training wheels. And basically, all these three movies was a very long origin story that was spread out to 3 movies of the Homecoming trilogy. And I think Jon Watts did a very good job. We've seen him evolving now in as an adult, and seeing him going through a lot of things. And now he's very lonely. And that's something that most fans love to see. They love to see Peter Parker have struggles and experiencing loneliness, and how he's going to maintain being Peter Parker and being Spider-Man and being the hero of the city. And Scorpion, the costume looks dope. It's very comic book accurate. I dug the costume. Taking out a bunch of ninjas and ripping that sword apart in slow motion was absolutely dope. And him jumping onto the big bunch of ninjas was absolutely a money shot. That was awesome. And we have not seen Sadie Sink's character in the trailer. It did not get revealed. And I believe when we see Spider-Man going to that tank and saving that old lady, we've seen a bunch of SWAT teams being mind controlled. We're like, what the hell is going on? Who's doing this? And a lot of people are speculating that Sadie Sink's character might be Jean Grey. That this might be the Jean Grey controlling people's thoughts, because we already know what she's capable of. We know Jean Grey has the ability to have telepathy and telekinesis, and she has the power of the Phoenix Force. So we don't know for sure. It's just speculation. I can't confirm it that she's Jean Grey. It's possibly she could be, and they're keeping her under wraps. We know she's in the movie, but we don't know what role she's playing. We can always speculate that she may be someone that we know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I really love this trailer. This is definitely enough to get me excited. It looks like that Sony and Marvel and the director knew the assignment. They knew what the fans want. And even Tom Holland said himself in the interview, I want to give what the fans want and give them what they asked for. And that was part of the negotiation in this contract when they had a renegotiation to extend his contract as Spider-Man, because after Spider-Man No Way Home, his contract was up. Like now he can definitely come in and renegotiate in his terms of how they're going to use him in the MCU and how he's going to be signed on for multiple picture deals. Now, I can't wait for this movie. And guess what? John Bernthal and Zendaya and Tom Holland, they're all in the movie The Odyssey, in the Christopher Nolan film, and it's going to be coming out in the same month as The Odyssey. So that's just going to be a crazy year, and this is going to be a great year for Tom Holland. And I will say, as much as I like the Homecoming trilogy, and I'm one of the people that I love No Way Home, I think it's the best Spider-Man movie they've ever made, and it's probably my favorite, and it's my favorite comic book movie of all time. I know it's a hot take. I know not everybody's going to agree, but I thought No Way Home was the best. I love that film, even though it was built on a gimmick, but at least they made a good movie out of it and doing a great culmination to the legacy of the Spideyverse of all the Spider-Man movies. And I'm glad that that Tom Holland was able to now become the Spider-Man that we've always wanted. It feels like a new tone, a new feel. And it doesn't feel like it's following the same formula from the Homecoming trilogy, if that makes any sense. But anyway, that's my thoughts. I can't wait. I'm going to be there day one to see this in the big screen. Let me know what you thought about the trailer. Did it increase your excitement level for Spider-Man Brand New Day, or did this trailer underwhelmed you? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you know when my videos are up. And my goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers. Help me get there. I would really appreciate it. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, and those of you who don't know, my friends and I, Jake, Ryan, we started our own YouTube channel called Small Zero. We did our first live stream. It's a channel that we cover everything in the latest movie news, updates on TV, movie trailers, and so on and so forth. And we're going to be doing it week to week. And I'm excited because we got a lot of plans for what we're going to do for the channel. And if you can't find it, I'll put the link in the description down below so you can go and subscribe there and turn on the bell notifications so you know when the live stream starts. But anyway, if you want to follow my social media platforms like TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, click the link tree in the description down below. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, great evening, wherever you're from, and stay tuned for more of my content.